What is going on, everyone? I'm Shadell. Welcome back to Rap Talk. And today I want to talk about a topic that I personally did not see myself doing. Now, I want to talk about Trey Songz turning himself into the NYPD because he allegedly punched two people at a bowling alley. This was back in October. And I kind of want to talk about a grander story than just this one situation that Trey Songz has, because doing some digging on this is not just the one situation that Trey Songz has had. So take a trip with me here. So as you can see, we're on TMZ and we see this article where he allegedly punched two people, and he went into the NYPD, turned himself in. All right, cool. Now it's some wild stuff, because I'm thinking if you punch two people, you punched a guy, two guys. Maybe they were starting some stuff. Maybe it's a problem. And before we get into this, which you clearly see, before Trey Songz got into some heated issues back when 50 did his Tycoon weekend in Houston a few months back. And, 50 was joking around saying Trey Songz, he's banned, he can't come to the next one, all that stuff. So, here we are with the situation. And it seems like for Trey Songz, it's a normal thing. It's a common thing. This guy just does it. So as you can see here, it goes on to say, as we previously reported, Trey Songz allegedly punched a woman in the face while inside a bowling alley bathroom. The new information is there's a second alleged victim, a guy who claims Trey Songz punched him in the eye, and he told the medical, he told the ambulance, all those people, he doesn't want treatment. Don't know if that's true or not, but of course he has it on punching woman, which I don't know what. Maybe this lady was following this guy in the bathroom, getting crazy. He felt it was necessary to punch her. I don't know that whole story. But check this out here. So I'm on the cut, and if I remember right, I'll put it in the description. And this is from November 21 of 2022. So I just found this to be an interesting article from the cut, because we start off with a woman NBA player, Dylan Gonzalez, tweeted, this was back in 2021, last year around this time, which says Trey Songz is a rapist. Lord forgive me, I can't hold this any longer. I can't hold this for another year. See you in 2022. Just drop that information out. I got 13K likes. And I'm sitting here going through it here. And I mentioned Keke Palmer. And I remember this. I loosely remember the issues that Keke Palmer had with Trey Songz back when that was a thing. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see what they're putting down here. They bring up 2012, when Trey Songz allegedly struck a woman in the face at a strip club, the first of many of his physical assaults. And of course, they go into the details of it. If you care to read it, pause the screen. 2017, of course, we have Keke Palmer accusing Trey Songz of sexually intimidating her to appear on the music video, which Trey Songz, of course, denies. Of course, you have the situation where he chokes out Andrea Bioa. I'm probably going to butcher that last name, but chokes out Andrea in her home back in LA back in 2018. Another lawsuit with Jahara Jeffries accused Trey Songz of attempting to penetrate her at a Miami nightclub. And of course, they go into the details. Feel free at any point to pause the video to check this out. And it just seems like there's a bigger story here. And it makes me think, is this a reason why more and more people don't like Trey Songz, where he kind of his music career kind of faded? Because if you're sitting here and your name's buzzing around these streets being like, yo, Trey Songz is very aggressive, he's very handsy, he's very, I don't have this good experience. My homegirl just told me that Trey Songz just tried to touch on her, while they're out at this club, or while we're at this party at this house. Now I'm starting to feel like if Trey Songz is out here getting essentially sidelined because of all this wild stuff that, of course, he allegedly does, because we're going off he say, she say, unless there's an actual video. Once we're going to see that video, if there is one, of him punching this girl in the bathroom, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, because if she's coming into the bathroom to follow him, it makes no sense. But also, he can't really assault someone for them coming into the guy's bathroom, especially a woman at that. And then, of course, here we go with Dylan Gonzalez sharing her experience with an unbearable PTSD from Trey Songz allegedly raping her. at a Las Vegas hotel. Now, I say this is all allegedly. This is all someone else's situations. We don't know if it's true or not. We don't know if he said, she said, all of that stuff. But I just wanted to kind of talk about this and bring it up in a video format because it's very interesting that these things are happening and that it's not really talked about. It's kind of like shushed under the rug. And it's wild because we've seen this with R. Kelly. We've seen this with Bill Cosby. Harvey Weinstein just got his time. I think he got like 47 years for what he did. And it's just wild to see these things that are happening to these people. So, in my thoughts, Trey Songz, keep playing these games with women. Keep trying to touch on them, possibly rape them. Whatever weird stuff you got going on, whatever you did at Tycoon Weekend a few months back, keep on doing it. It's only a matter of time until you get locked up for this wild stuff that you're doing. Like, it's wild looking at this. Megan Johnson, allegedly Trey Songz, he sexually assaulted her at a party in Connecticut in 2013. Like, there's literally so many accounts. You remind me of a young Bill Cosby. Wild take, but that's what I'm feeling as I'm looking at this article and looking at literally so many counts of just different women saying, yo, he touched me, he did this to me, he did that. Wild situation. So I just had to talk about this. It got me curious when I found this article and what Trey Songz, now him turning himself in to the NYPD. I'm not sure what is really going to come from it because it seems like he knows how to get away from this. Hey, if there's no recording, if there's no whatever, it is what it is, right? With that being said, I want to know your thoughts. Are you a fan of Trey Songz? Are you not a fan of Trey Songz? Do you think the things that are on the cut or even this recent allegation that he got from the bowling alley, do you think these are real or they're trying to just defame him and all that stuff? I just had to bring this up and talk about it more because it's so interesting to me. We'd love to know your take. Drop your opinions, views, all that stuff down below in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.